Hey, what's up? Welcome back to Crams Cards, bruh, aka Superior Sports Cards. I know we haven't did a video in a while. It's hard to stay consistent in this field, so I gotta salute the guys that do, like Sports Card Dad, Neo, Sports Card Investor, Collector, Dealer, and you guys know who I'm talking about. And all the other guys that do this on a consistent level, Sports Cards Anonymous, because it's hard. Seems very, very easier than what it is, you know? And then with cards being in such a slump, it's like, you know what I mean? But lately I've been collecting a little more since cards came down. Well, some prices have came down. Slabs prices kind of came down, but it's still some maniacs out there who trying to get 2020 prices. And speaking of them, I'm doing my top 5 things I hate about the hobby. So you know that's going to be on it. This is kind of in the order, but not necessarily. But let's get into it as I morph into Sports Card Radio. All right, y'all. Number 5, what I hate about the hobby is the Good Old Boy Club. And who I call the Good Old Boy Club is guys who submit in bulk and are like kind of guaranteed to get good grades. I think we have an advantage if we get into a submission with a very well-known guy who submits bulk, who spends big money with PSA and or SGC or whatever. You know what? I'm not even sure if SGC's as bad as PSA. So let's just say PSA. But I tend to believe if you submit with the well-known grader who spends big money, which is what it's all about with PSA, you will get better grades on your cards. So that's one thing I hate about the hobby. Number 4, while we're speaking of grades, grading inconsistencies. You can submit a card. It's numerous videos you could check where guys will submit a card, comes back at 8, open it up, break it, send it back, get another grader. It's a 10. I even seen a 7 do this. Now imagine that. And then lots of other times you can just break it, send it to another company, gets a 10. And then we have 6s that look like 9s. It's just all over the place with grading inconsistencies. And I think we're going to have this problem until computers do the grading for us. You know what I mean? Until it's a set computer doing it. Because it will never be perfect. You would never satisfy this person's eyeballs to that person's eyeballs. You know what I mean? All right. Third thing I hate about the hobby: delusional collectors. People who still trying to get $10K for a Mac Jones number card. I don't know where some of you guys get these prices for your cards from. Like, nobody's going to pay that. And then when we do have a new card, colored, numbered, And I'm talking about like number 2 to 200 or something. Not number 1 to 10. I could kind of understand that being up there. But when it's a card, and a lot of times these cards aren't even numbered, just a graded, colored, rare card, high grade. You know what I mean? So it's just that you can't judge a card that's okay. Let me rewind this. When a card, when you're pricing that card on a card of the same, and it's only like 10 people that you're comping with 10 other prices, that's not enough to really even round that off. That's why a lot of the prices we believe these cards are worth are not correct. When it's just, if it's not that many comps, that's not accurate, man. I think it should be like at least 80, 90 comps and round that off. But when it's like 9 or 10, no, that's not a true price. And you guys are like be real wild these with these prospects, and you know what I mean, LaMelo Ball, 15,000 for a rookie card. For a number rookie card. You guys are smoking something good. Yes, yeah. So delusional collectors, man. That was our number, what, 3? Okay, now our number 2 thing we hate about the hobby is quality control. No, my bad. This is number 3. Well, I already kind of spoiled it. That was number 2. Quality control. So we're skipping one, y'all. Yeah, I'm all over the place. I told you it's not in order anyway. But quality control. There's no way our packs should have severely off-center cards and printer lines running through it with the technology we got nowadays. So there's no way we should have this problem. And out of pack fresh cards, we're getting a graded A. That's just wild to me, man. It's like no other businesses where they could just sell you flawed product and no consequences. Just like, here, nerd, take this. We don't care. We're in a rush. We're behind. They have no respect for us, man, in the hobby. They just treat us like we're all a bunch of nerds. You know what I'm saying? All right. Another top 5 thing I hate about the hobby. This was number 3, but since we skipped 3, the prices. Why are these blasters still 30? They went up to $30 and haven't dropped with everything else. There's no way a Mosaic box of football or basketball blaster should be $33 after taxes, man. And you probably get $6 worth of cards if you're lucky, if you hit. No way. And that's a declining $6 worth of cards you're lucky to get. And when you kind of add things up, because this is what I like to do, a lot of times when you add up how many cards are in that box, like 20 cards in a box, there's no way. And you're paying over $20. Let's just say you're paying $20, which you're not. You're paying more than that. Those cards aren't worth, each card is not worth $20. A dollar. We're talking about a big time loss once you open it up. Unless you get that hit which is, come on, we know that's like a super lotto. But yeah, the prices need to come down, man. And people say the hobbies for kids. Kids can't afford this mess. No way. And I don't blame them. They'll rather get video games. And my number uno top 5 thing I hate about the hobby, and this is probably pretty much in this order. Do not put players in my boxes that don't play no more. Yes, the veteran cards. Get rid of them. It's supposed to be a big deal going back to that year that veteran played and get that card. Try to get his card. You know what I mean? That's what make it nice about the hobby. You got to go back to the 80s if you want a Jordan card. You know what I mean? Go back there if you want to Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning shouldn't be in our new product. And what really pisses me off is when the hit you get is a veteran. Much respect to the vets, but I do not want my hit to be a veteran card. I want a current and really a rookie player. So take the vets out. It's bad enough we're only getting 20 to 30 cards per box. And we don't want these veteran fillers. Lyman hits. Lyman colored cards. Come on, y'all, man. Y'all got it wild out here. But yeah, y'all, that was my rant. Top 5 things I hate about the hobby. I'll be following this up with a top 5 things I love about the hobby. So y'all continue to like and subscribe to Cram Cards Bruh, aka Superior Sports Cards. And we gonna keep on hitting y'all up in a minute. Hope you hit something.